up, everybody? Welcome back to the Great 8 episode of the We Are Flora Pearl podcast. Nisaa Muhammad here, and I'm going to go ahead and pass it to the one, the only, the she rose, who rose, Miss Latasha Humphrey.
Hey, I receive all of that. Thank you, Queen Nisaa. I appreciate the love. Yes, my name is Latasha J. Humphrey, and I'm grateful to be here on our episode 8. And so I'm going to pass it on to the Queen herself, and her name is Jalen Wilson.
See, I ain't even gonna do it that time since they want to pick at me. But hi, everybody! Welcome to the Great 8 episode of the Flora Pearl podcast, and I'm gonna pass it to my little sissy baby. Hi!
I'm happy to be here for that last episode. Let me go again. Hi! No, it's fine.
The first one was cute.
Right.
All right, y'all. So the Great 8, it's just mad crazy that we've made it to the end of the season because off mic we were saying that life has LIFED'd and LIFED'd some more. Okay, so we are glad to be here and we are glad that y'all have been rocking with us for all 8 episodes. Okay, yeah, we calling this episode Charmed and Ready. We're gonna talk about the gifts that we got and the gifts that look good on you. But before we do that, we gotta find out how our femcies are feeling. So let's go ahead. We're gonna start with Miss Zahreia. How you feeling, sis?
Good.
Good is a good way to feel.
Oh, I thought we was doing like a song or something.
Oh, you want to? What you got? Give me a song, sis.
Oh, no, I was playing. I just thought I missed the memo.
Okay. So Zahreia's feeling good. Miss Jalen, don't play. How you feeling?
I got a song in honor of Takeoff. May he rest in peace. Mm-hmm. What's the Migos song? I think it's Water. You know what I'm talking about? It's like when they be bouncing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Water.
Hold on. I'm gonna find it.
Is it slippery?
It's not slippery.
I don't know, Jalen. You got me stumped. I feel like we playing song association right now.
I have to find it. I don't know the name, but that's how you know I don't know the name of songs, but I just be jamming.
And don't. But that's okay, sis. So you feeling like amigo? Feeling a little bad bougie today?
Yes.
I
love God and trap music.
Okay. She feeling like amigo. Miss Humphrey, how you feeling?
Definitely, rest in power to him. That's how I feel. It definitely is a senseless type situation as far as like how everything occurred. But one of my favorite was his verse on T-shirt. He was like, I'm gonna get that bag. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm gonna feed my family. Ain't no way around it. Ain't gonna never let up. God said, show my talent. So I feel in the midst of the group, not only about being unproblematic, I was just like his lyrics were just super dope. And he just seemed like a pretty chill person. And so with T-shirt, I would usually just play his verse. He comes on first. They have a chorus or whatever. I would always be looking for him, how he would deliver on different songs and definitely on that one. So yeah, rest in peace, Takeoff.
I love that. Yeah, definitely rest in peace. Like the Migos, if you was in college between 210 and some other numbers I'm not going to say because I don't want to put an age to us. The Migos was a staple in your college affairs. I mean, literally. What is it, Jay?
Hotel Lobby. That's what it's called. It's Uncle Few. Yeah. Hotel Lobby.
You found the song?
I did find the song.
I knew you was going to find it though, Jayla. I had faith in you.
I was over here like, I don't know. It's just an intro to it. Like, it gets you hype. I'm with Miss Humphrey on that one. Like, you listening to his lyric, he spoke life and just his whole vibe about things like at the end of the day.
Yeah, man, it's something when you can like think about an artist and you can pull up their lyrics or whatever and it's like that song make you feel like this. Bad Bougie was the anthem. That's what I was. That's what I be, back in my Ella Ghetto phase of life. So I definitely when I think of like the Migos, I always think of that song and it's just like when you think Takeoff, you think just real chill, laid back. I like how we accidentally turned that on purpose into how you feeling, sis? I love it. So, y'all, you know how we got to do. We got to get into what? What is it called? It's called a disclaimer. So let's get into it. Miss Humphrey?
The views and opinions expressed in We Are Flora Pearl podcast are those of the panelists and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Flora Pearl Foundation Incorporated or any of its affiliated entities.
Oh, lovely how she say that. Just feel more official than a whistle. All right now. All right, y'all. So a Black woman once said,
You sung it today.
You feel me? My
Yeah.
medicine just kicked in. Okay. Y'all, when I say I can't feel nothing from the knee down, I'm blessed. This feels amazing. Y'all just don't even understand. But okay. A Black woman once said, walk in every room as if you belong there because you do. That is by the one and only Kanetta Atkins. Y'all, the audience don't know her, but when I say that is a queen right there.
Yes, she is.
All shouts to Kanetta. Like, love her to death. If you ever come across this, I love you. We love you. And we are giving you your flowers. Okay.
Love her.
So what do y'all think about that quote?
It's the definition for walking in 2023. Walk in like you own it, baby.
Yeah.
Drop mic.
It is one of those things that you hear and you can either take it or you cannot take it. But if you take it and you really carry it and you use it, ooh, Chile. Oh, the places you will go, the things you will see, the things you will do. For real, for real. So yeah, I love this quote. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Like I said, we named the episode Charmed and Ready because as Black women, it's just something charming about us. It was just sprinkled all up in our making and our being. So we're talking about what's in our arsenal. When I'm talking about arsenal, y'all, I'm not talking about, like the government officials with all the weapons and things. No, that's not the conversation. I'm talking about an array of resources available for a certain purpose. So off it, we're talking about the purpose that you got. Because you what? Charmed and ready. Stick with me because we're going somewhere. I want you all to take a second and think of 3 things that are in your arsenal. It could be your smile. It could be the way you dress. It could be the way you say certain words. Think about the things that are in your arsenal. Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead.
Come on, Miss Humphrey.
One thing, not only have I recognized about myself, I've also received this compliment from others, is saying that I am a visionary. That's Jalen. That's one of the things that I begin to embrace even more throughout the years and really understand that, okay, that is a thing, Also, I love my mind. I do confess over my mind. One of my affirmations, I say, I have a great mind. I have supernatural recall. I'm innovative, creative, and cutting edge. And so those different things, of course, that's the whole of it, but I'm appreciative of my mind. And I would say, I feel like I am loyal to those people, places, and things that I'm connected to through purpose. Because in the moment when I find out that I no longer need to be loyal, I also have discernment. So maybe, that's the thing too. I don't know if those necessarily go together, but having the discernment to know how long to be loyal to a person, place, or thing, and being able to move different. So those would be 3 things off the top of my head that I think about. Yeah.
Okay. Charmed and ready. I love it. Jay-Z. Not the rapper, but the queen's right here.
That was so corny.
Be quiet, Jay-Z, not the rapper. That was cute.
I didn't want him to get on the mic. It's your boy. Like, no, not you. Not you.
Okay. I would say mine is my resilience. And I feel like I've had to learn that about myself over the years. I'll get very defeated, but I always bounce back. Like Big Sean said, last time I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Like that's legit me. Nurturing. One thing about me, I'm very nurturing. Like, and I feel like I honestly get that from my mom. My mom is very nurturing. And so that's just what I've always been taught, treat people how you want to be treated. And then charismatic because, I'll come off as one way when you first meet me, but when you sit down and get to know me, I have the biggest heart, but I'll be funny. Nisaa, I smack you.
Yes, Jalen.
But like
I know we said arsenal, but I didn't really mean your arms. My God. Oh.
How you say nurturing and then I'll smack you?
But think about it. But me and Nisaa talk about that. When we first met each other, Nisaa was like, she didn't know how she felt about me because I was an AKA and I was real quiet. Like I wouldn't really say anything. And then I would try to force her to talk to me. And then the more that I started talking, she's like, oh, okay, well, this girl is cool. Like how I come off is really not how I am. So
yeah, you can't, because I don't like when people try to talk to me when I first, like you just don't need to come over here. Like I don't see it. But Jalen did. She
Look at y'all now. Oh my!
I know.
That's my dog. So that's my dog. She agrees with me.
Z, you want to rock paper scissors?
You can go because I can't think of nothing. I'm so serious, y'all. I'm trying so hard.
Can I do yours?
One thing I say for Z, she's a great listener. Like,
And
she's a
is.
phenomenal listener.
And is, because I'd have been told you to shut up. That's the fact. Zaria will let you get it out. And we talked about it one episode, Zaria. Like I said, you take people as they are. Like, you allow people to be whoever they are. That's a good thing, because there are a lot of people who don't know how to be, like, they feel like they always got to be on the defense about stuff. And then, like, you give people the space to where they feel like they don't have to be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I would say she's very, very humble, because baby girl has a gift.
Mm-hmm. And she's too humble about that.
She's very humble about that, because I'm just like, girl, like, you need to be charging people bank.
Oh,
and I tell you all the times, Zara, you have a light around you. Everybody don't got that. I can think of 3-4 people right now I don't want to be around, and I have to be paid to be around them. Yeah.
And I just told her, regardless, I'm the mom, of course. So
you're my mom.
What I say is like, you're supposed to say that. I did say a part about her being creative. That's one of the things. And I also said, as it relates to money wise, she's frugal and not in a way of stingy. It's really, it's like, okay,
she's being kind.
I'll go without that.
What she means is, if my money's involved, I'm good.
But Zari, that's a skill, because listen, I won't spend my money, y'all. Thank God for my sweet boyfriend. The man is so wonderful, because y'all know, if I spend my own, I can spend his. And my brothers, they're real kind to me with their coins, and my god sister. But when I'm depressed about something, or when something major happens and it's bad, I'm spending money on it's disgusting, to the point where I almost want to dispute the charges and tell the bank it wasn't me. Like, it's awful. You have a skill, okay?
In other words, you might want to teach Nisaa. I love you, friend. I'm saying it out of love.
I don't need that skill. Let me tell you what, I truly believe that whatever I put in the universe gonna come back. So if I send it, I'm gonna get it right back.
And that was something just the other day. Now, what did you say you ran across? Was like, whatever you put out to manifest, like, also manifest the ability to keep that.
It was like, you know how people manifest a bunch of things? So they're like, I hope I get this in my life. I hope I get this, blah, blah, blah. And when you finally get it, they were like, also manifest that you're going to have like the ability to keep it and maintain it. Like, don't just manifest it and don't do nothing else with it. Because if you manifest it and you don't manifest that you're going to keep it and be able to maintain it, like, that's going to go away.
Oh, so that's dropping knowledge.
Stop, y'all.
That's a good one.
Also, Zaria, another skill set of yours, and I don't know if you see this one, but it is one. You're very up on like what's considered to be pop culture. That's a skill that can take you far. So with your skill of design and your ability to know what the heck is going on in the world, as you combine them two, you're gonna have more money to be frugal with. You hear me? So yes, there's skills on skills over there.
I'm glad y'all came up with them.
Okay, we're gonna get you real braggy for the end of this episode. What's in my arsenal? I'm gonna consider to be a blessing, because it could be a blessing or a curse, but I'm gonna take it as a blessing. I don't care to say what needs to be said, and I feel like that is something that's good in the arsenal. So like, even if it's like speaking up for the underdog, or I tell my mom all the time, you can't say it, but I can. I'll say it for you. That way I take that hit. And so I feel like there has to be someone in certain spaces who can say that thing and they don't mind taking the hit. I don't mind being that person to say the thing that needs to be said sometimes. I don't care how it comes off. And sometimes I feel like it needs to be said however it gets delivered. I'm very self-aware, which is good. I think because I'm so aware of like my moods and when things affect me and impact me and how I take on stuff, I can better manage how I deal with people. And also like kind of what I leave them with. Me and Miss Humphrey were having a conversation Friday, and I was just like, I want to make sure I'm not leaving you with this because this was mine initially. And I am charming as all get out. Like I tell people all the time, baby, okay, I am literally like butter on a hot roll, okay? I don't really care to be around people all the time, but if I got to be around people, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a ball. You're going to think you at the time during the cruise.
I was going to say for you, that main character syndrome, that's in your arsenal, friend. And Zahreia agrees with me. That's in your arsenal, friend.
That's funny you say that, because today my brother came to pick up my niece, and I have this thing where if I get my hair done, I require to be told that I look nice. And so I did. I have been feeling crappy today or whatever, but I did. My brother, they were like, Job's here. I took my hair out of the little scarf it was in. I took my wrap down. I combed it, and I walked downstairs, and he looked at me. He said, you look so pretty. And I said, that's all I wanted. And I went right back.
The most.
That was a compliment.
Thank you.
Literally.
It's complete.
Yeah. Main character cancel. I got that real bad. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we talked about some of the things that are in our arsenal. And again, just to remind the listeners, an arsenal for in this purpose is an array of resources available for a certain purpose. If we're talking about being charmed already, we're talking about our purpose, y'all. So let me ask you, if you had to sum yourself up using 3 adjectives, and they can be anything you want them to be, what is it? I'm going to kick it off. Summing myself up in 3 words. It's Black. I feel like everything I do rotates around being Black. It really does. I'm going to say familial. I'm very big on my family, like making sure they're good. And that's like not even just blood, but like even the people who make themselves family, like making sure they're good. And I'm going to say linguist. I am good with words. Words are my thing. I'm that writer chick. So yeah, I'm a Black familial linguist.
I'm trying to find a word, the one word that I was thinking of, but I can't find it.
Know what letter it started with?
No. Was it a Q? It couldn't be no Q.
Hmm.
Someone called me it, and I thought it was so like aesthetic, and then I just lost it.
Okay, I think I got mine.
Okay.
I'm familial. I'm gonna stick beside my family. Ride or die by my family. I want to say educated and not educated what people think. As a Black woman, I've always been taught you got 2 things against you. You're Black and you're a woman. So you gotta go 10 times harder. And not only am I educated to where I can compete with the next race, if they say, oh, well, I'm Dr. So-and-so, or I have this or I have that. Oh, I'm right there with you. But also educated to know, like, I know where my family come from. I can, as Ms. Humphrey always taught us, talk to the CEO the same way I can talk to the janitor.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. I'm going to be laid back with you no matter what setting I'm in. So that's why I like to say educated, because I'm book smart and street smart. And then last one, I was going to say elegant because it's my line name, but I feel like a lot of people use elegant as in bougie, and elegant means you know a time and place. Like, I'm going to get gutter with you. If you want to go gutter, I can go gutter with you. But I'm going to also remember where I came from, and I'm going to remember the time and place that I'm in. So that might mean that I might not clown on you in public, but I might ask you, come step to the side, and best believe I'm going to cuss you out.
Side. It won't be to your face. Everybody just want to look to the left and see what's happening.
I mean, that's what I think elegant is. I don't like when Michelle Obama made the comment, when they go low, you go high. I think a lot of people misunderstood what she was saying, because I don't think she was saying don't get them all the way together. Because let's be honest, like, I'm pretty sure she done snapped on and clowned on a few people too.
Not my forever first lady.
Yes, she has. Your forever first lady is human, just like the next person. She didn't say don't do that. She just said they already have a bad connotation of us, or assumption, or whatever they want. So give them that connotation and assumption behind closed doors. Gather them where nobody is looking.
I'm gonna grow into that one day. Y'all know my motto.
We don't need to know it.
Okay. Okay. So the word I was looking for was, how do you pronounce it? Ethereal? It's like ETHEREAL.
Ethereal.
That.
Per Google.
I looked at
Girl.
that. Yeah, someone did call me that. I'm just gonna take that.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Read the definitions, Zahreia.
It means extremely delicate and light in a way that seems too perfect for this world.
I feel like she just got a halo when she read. Like, ooh.
My thing wouldn't unmute, but yes, I agree. That is Z. That is Z, baby.
Oh God. Ethereal.
Ooh, Zahreia. Ooh. I like that.
So that's my first one, y'all. My second one, I would say loyal.
Period.
I'm very loyal.
I was gonna say that though, Zahreia. Like, that's one of the things that I respect the most, because you really are loyal. And I don't think people realize when they have the friendship with you that they do. That's the accountability piece. That loyalness is the accountability piece that you want in a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's one thing I do respect.
Happy. Thank you. But I would say that one, those 2. And then my last one would be friendly. And I say friendly because I'm going to give a shout out to my grandma. What I always take from her is, one time she told me, when you go into a room, if you want to make friends, you can. Like, she was like, literally, you're the type of person who can be friends with anybody. So I say I'm friendly. Like, I think any person I feel like I can be friends with. If I choose, I'd be friends with you. It is what it is. But if I want to, I can be. So I say friendly.
Agitating. I don't know if that's the word, but I made it one. Agitating yourself, see? God.
You know, what is Jalen doing?
We're not gonna worry about it. It's all right. What's your adjective, queen?
I would say one is ambitious. And I don't know if you would say in the way that other people may look at it kind of like at all costs, like, you know, you're stepping on everybody to get to that place. That's not me. I really feel like I put in the work and I'm on the path that I'm on, and whatever I desire to accomplish, I have the drive to get there. And you say the word like cultured or really loving who I am as a being. And that's something that my mom, she really has taught me like throughout the years. And definitely that's a lot of what we have in common about being proud to be Black, period, but definitely Black women. And so when I think about being cultured, not only in that way, but also being able to, no matter what walk of life people come from, and of course, not judging them for that and being able to relate. So that would be something. And I feel like being optimistic overall, like different stuff, even with working on projects and different things like that, it's like really putting the best energy out there to accomplish the goal. And it's like as obstacles come or different things come up, either coming up with an alternative to get through that, or something that we have to kind of scrap it. We could do that and go on to something else, but really being optimistic unless I need to do something else.
I love that. Y'all coming with them. I want to go back to the drawing board. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. All right, y'all. So let me ask you a question. We're talking about our arsenal. We're talking about the adjectives, the things that sum us up. And the reason that I'm specifically getting you all to think about these things is because the new year is right around the corner. When I say around the corner, October came, gave a head nod, and was out the door. Okay. She was like, hey, boom, leaving. November is basically done. And December doesn't even count. You know what I'm saying? And so we want to prepare ourselves and get ready to align ourselves for all of the good things that are coming in our future. And by our future, I mean literally the next 2 months. When you all hear the term new year, new me, because we jumping into the new year, well, we're going to remain charmed and ready. New year, new me. What does that phrase sound like or feel like to you all?
They want to start the new year off with like a new version of themselves.
Not talking about for you.
Oh. I was like, that's the definition, ain't it?
Fresh start.
I like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I realized, and it really took this year, I don't like that saying.
You don't?
I don't like that saying because instead of saying new year, new me, you say new year, better me, because you're trying to sit here and go with all these new things in terms of like, you're going to eat better and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And then you get down on yourself if you don't accomplish those things. And the thing is, you can't move on until you heal. You'll never be able to be a newer person or a better version of yourself until you heal that old version, whether it be food, relationships, anything of that nature. And so when I think of new year, new me, I think of new year, better me. What's some ways that I can be accountable and love myself better? What's some ways I can be accountable and be a better daughter, a better friend? New year, better me. How can I be a better me? Because you're constantly growing as a human being. And I feel like that's the only way you'll really get to that point in life that you want to be, is how can you be the best you there is.
I've just been gathered in the nicest way because I like that. I ain't mad at it.
No, I love it.
What about you, Z? New year, new me. What does that feel like for Zahreia?
I never say that phrase, so.
I love it. She said, ain't no limits here. We gonna do whatever we want, period.
No, it's kind of like, for a long time, I didn't even think I was wrong. Like, getting little Zahreia to apologize was like, because I was like, what do you mean? What am I apologizing for?
That's that Taurus energy.
Oh my.
Like, I'm all be like, you hit him, like, say something. And I was like, I don't even know what that word is.
That's that Taurus energy.
My argument would literally be, I'm not wrong, because even the fact that I'm admitting that I'm right, even though I know I'm wrong, means that I know I'm wrong, even though it's in private. So I literally would have a debate. We here.
I would do the same thing.
We're
That's
here.
what I said. It's that Taurus energy. Because I would be like, don't be upset because I'm right and I'm not wrong. I told you I was right.
No, you're not. All three.
I kid y'all not. Almost panic attack the first time I had to physically say that I was sorry. I cried until I could not breathe because why? This tastes wrong.
I ain't never had that problem.
Never.
I did.
Come on now.
In the mirror, literally boo-hooing, sitting on the floor. Usher in the background talking about you got a dad. It was an experience.
Yeah.
Have mercy.
Friend,
What's the next question.
Just stop, friend.
So, have y'all ever heard the phrase when you talk about yourself, watch your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
The first time I heard it, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me backtrack some things, right? So, how often do you find yourself saying something about you or thinking something about yourself that you would not let someone think or say about someone you love? It could be something as simple as like, girl, if you don't shut up, or girl, you look bad today, or girl, that is not cute, or girl, da da da.
A lot.
Too much, right?
Yeah.
So how powerful, like, do you really believe like your words are? Like, do you think you have the power to really bring things into being and make things happen? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all can't hear Jayla, but she nodding over there. So when you have those moments, how do you redirect your thoughts when you have those moments?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm over here quiet because I'm still learning how to do it. I'm just being transparent. I'm still learning. I feel like God has placed dope women in my life to help me redirect my thoughts. So I can't give advice on this one because I'm still learning myself.
But that's legit, Jalen. There's somebody that's still learning that needs to hear that. See, Miss Humphrey. Ooh, bars.
Because you know how they say geniuses talk to themselves.
Yes, girls. Press conference. Mm-hmm.
That's me. I don't got a problem like talking to myself out loud. Like I really don't. I always say the phrase, ooh, don't put that in the universe. Never mind. And then I'll be like, backtrack. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean exactly that. And I literally have a whole conversation being like, that's not what I meant, y'all. And y'all is me. Like literally.
And I've heard you do that. And I think it's so funny. I do. Like, and not in a bad way, like in a haha. It's like, that's a great way to be like, let me pull back.
Yeah,
so I love that. That's what's up. Miss Humphrey.
I mean, it's definitely not speaking on the things. And I think almost similar to Zahreia in so many ways. If it is something that I don't want to put out there, then I do something similar to that, where I say, I don't know about so much retract, but I'll kind of pull back on that statement and then say what I want to say. Like just say in this moment, if that's kind of what it is, but finish the sentence, because I do believe that words are powerful. So with that, that's kind of how it is. Either I won't say anything or I retract the statements. And as far as your mind and your thoughts, you can't control those. So that's why meditation is big for me. Actually letting the thought go ahead and pass through, because I feel like you can't control that. So it's like, let the thought pass through, and then you then think the things that you actually want to see or desire to manifest. That's how I look at that. So yeah.
I love that. And you do something else that I think is really dope. Like if you're speaking on like circumstances that are not real, but it's like, something that is life, so it's going to happen, like those inevitable things, you go for learning purposes only. And I think that is just so cute. I love that. Like put that on a t-shirt, sell it, because for learning purposes only, it's like the best way to give somebody a scenario of something, but it's like you're not inviting that. And I think that's dope.
Yeah. And the actual phrase is for teacher purposes only, but I learned that from a great teacher from before. So that's really dope. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of how it is, because you don't want it to be what is real, and our minds in a lot of ways, like it can't really tell. So that's a good thing.
I'm trying to think, y'all, I got this bad because like Zahreia said, I be having staff meetings with the realest person I know. That's me, right? Why not talk to the realest, right? I talk to myself in first person. So I'm like, Nisaa, calm down. And then I'm like, you right, let's get it together. Like I will be spiraling about something and I'm like, Nisaa, calm down. Like you tripping right now. Like, come on, sis, get it together. And she'd be like, you know what? You're right. Let's take a moment. And I kid y'all not, for whatever reason, anytime that I need to like really calm down and recenter some stuff, there's one song that plays in my head every time. It's Ghetto Superstar. I don't know why. That's always the one that like really, like when I need to get myself together, I'm like, okay, Ghetto Superstar. And then we gather ourselves back. But I have been trying to be really mindful about the stuff that I say, because y'all just know sometimes stuff just come out this mouth and it is what it is. And we just let it be. But I've been trying to be more mindful and intentional. And as far as my thoughts, I do a lot of journaling. And I do a lot of journaling because if I feel like I don't know what to say to talk to someone about it, it just helps me to put it down on paper. And by the time I get done writing it, it's like, okay, I've kind of worked through and canceled out whatever like I'm feeling that's negative. It's like, oh, this is what's wrong. But girl, remember when you wanted this? Okay, cool. So now here we are. So yeah, that's how I redirect my thought and my language. All right, y'all. So when we get to talking about the new year, new me, when we get to talking about what's in our arsenal, whenever you have a goal, it comes with things like obstacles and it comes with things like fear. There's a saying. It says, being realistic about your fears can help to create a clear path in the life you want to have. What do y'all think? True, false.
True. We just talked about it. When you accept it and you face those ugly truths of those feelings, you're able to, move on to the next step. But you have to be able to face it and accept it.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't, it can hinder people. Oh, go ahead, Z.
No, I was like being realistic. I was just talking about this with my mom. I was like being realistic about your fears. And I say also things that may bother you. I had to start doing that more because I feel like I was a person who I used to act like everything didn't bother me. And I was very much the I don't care. But the more I start being realistic about different things in my past that did affect me, being like that did actually hurt me. Honestly, I feel like it does create a path to more things that you want. So I think it's true.
Yeah. I mean, you on it with that one. Yeah, it's about being realistic about those fears and almost like what Zahreia was talking about, like being real prepared to be vulnerable, I guess, about stuff as well. Like, even if it's like you say, like, oh, I want to open an ice cream business. It's like you have to be prepared for everything that comes with that. That means like people saying stuff about it, or you have to be prepared for like people trying to block it on the business side. You even have to be prepared for and okay and open to like people wanting to help you. And that's something that I had to learn. Like, admitting that I need help, it's a very tough thing for me. Like, to the point where I will be down and out, like just hurt, can't move, and I'll still be acting like everything is fine, trying to put stuff together and keep stuff going or whatever the case may be, because I don't know. I don't want people to be thinking like she's small, she weak, whatever. And it could just be because I was raised by a bunch of men. I don't know. But that's my thing. And when I got into the literary game, I could have hindered myself from making the friendships that I have made and the connections that I've made with some of these wonderful people if I was so like up against it. But it literally was like I did it trembling. Like, I literally was like, I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know if they really have my best interest at heart when they say, hey, share your work with me, or hey, do you want to talk ideas? And I don't know, but I'm new to this and I need help and I need community. So let me just kind of lay some of my cards on the table and see what's what. And I was realistic about that with myself, and I was able to get a really good literary community. And so I think it is true. Like, you have to be it's a level of realisticness and it's a level of vulnerability that comes with being prepared to live the life you want to have. It's just me. Let me ask y'all this. On the path to your flyest self, your charmed life, ladies, your soft life, what do you do when you have those moments where you just don't feel like that girl? Which we know it doesn't happen often because we are all that girl. But when it happens, how do you bounce back?
Listen to music.
I ain't hear nothing else she said after that.
I ain't say nothing after that. I just said,
Okay.
turn on some Beyonce. I mean, I know Nisaa gonna say she twerks in the mirror.
Oh yeah. I feel like we talked about this in another episode because I think I just said that I danced. I be learning them dances on YouTube.
That make you feel like that girl?
Nah, that's like more of those self-care. Yeah, I think I just listen to music too, honestly. If you listen to the right song that's talking about your exact situation.
It counts. Absolutely. A good song will make you feel like you that girl. It really will. Like, back in the day, we had a song called I'm So Fly by Young Jock. Sorry. Yes. Feels like I'm kidding. Yes. Mm-hmm. Miss Humphrey, what do you do? How do you,
Go ahead, Leo.
Oh my. Anything that makes me feel good about myself, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah, I kind of do the same. It's a mixture of either like music, and sometimes it is just a really good cry. Like, there are days I've realized these days where it's just like emotions just in here, and I just like, I don't know what's wrong, but I can't cry about it now. And there are literally just days where I would just sit and cry some more and cry some more, and then I'm get done. I'm like, whew, okay, let's have some coffee and live life. Like, we're good now. Okay, y'all. So it's okay, Black girl. We are getting ready to walk into 2023. And I know y'all probably like, why she keep saying that? It's November. But y'all, if you really think about it, tomorrow's December and then January. So we want to walk into 2023 charmed and ready. And when I say charmed, you want to be armed with everything in your arsenal that makes you great. So listeners, think about your adjectives. Think about how you describe yourself. Think about what goals it is that you want to obtain. In the words of Kenetta Atkins, when you walk into a room, walk into it as if you belong there, because you do. So let's talk about our It's Okay Black Girl. It is okay, Black girl. So pop, yo-ish. Stunt on them haters and stake your claim on everything that you deserve. The only thing about you meant to be taken lightly is how you keep shining. And that's word to the Latasha J. Humphrey. So do the thing. Book the trip, learn the skill, meet the friend, be the bomb.com. And know that you only fail if you don't try. Believe me when I say you were born charmed and ready.
Yeah.
I think we need to keep shining after that.
Keep shining.
I was talking about the originator. But okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, our Live Life, Give Life is actually going to carry us into 2023. And it's not something we're going to do here, right? Because like we said, 2022 was a year for us. Baby.
Oh, Lord.
It was a year. Okay. You know how they say God give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers? Lord have mercy, I am strong. Okay.
Hold on,
Yes,
I am gonna say this. I don't want to claim it though, because I don't want nothing else to come at me. I don't want 2023 to start how 2022 started.
Let's be. So
So
from this point forward, we about to end it strong, charmed, and ready.
Amen.
End it right. We gonna end it strong. That's how we do
Amen.
that part. So, and this is even for you listeners, when you think of all that you've been through in the year, I want you all to think about it and think about that moment that made you grateful, because it wasn't funny then. And it wasn't something you thought that you could see the other side of, but you're there and you don't look like what you've been through. So I want you all to think of that moment. And as you think about it and you let it go, that's where Keisha Cole, I want you to let it go with this affirmation, with this Live Life, Give Life moment. So you can say, this has happened and I speak life into my capability to use this newfound tool to create, maintain, and enjoy the soft life I deserve. Practice it, y'all. Own it. Keep it. If anything that comes your way for the new year, whatever lesson you get out of it, take it as a tool. Y'all, is that the great 8? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I would just like to say that I didn't know. I thought we had one more after that. I was told that we had one more after that. So if we can want to create one more after that next week, then we can.
No, dear, not for this season.
Although we've come to the end of
For 2022.
And I
No. No.
Love you, Jalen. I know.
So, y'all, we're going to close out this episode. We're going to wish y'all a happy holidays, a happy new year. And we hope that everything that you want that serves your greater good, we hope that it comes your way. And in the words of Miss Humphrey,
keep shining.
Wait.
Well, time to end it, y'all.
She said it so fast.
she said, time to go.
I don't even want to say it no more.
Yeah, well, I sing it, man.
You got to say it.
She said it so hard. Keep shining.
I do need to sing because I know I'm not doing that. I'm gonna sing something else. My goodness, can I? Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Keep shining, baby.
Oh, that's a money shot. Yes. Jalen over there singing. I don't know what it is, but she is feeling it.
Jill Scott.
Which song?
Wake up in the morning. I'm so blessed. Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
We don't, but we see we all over here Googling. Jay, are you there?
She's gone. And it's okay.
I will represent Leo all day. The 3 of y'all might as well be 3 of me up here.
That's a Leo, baby.
Leo. Whatever.
Okay, big L to the E to the O, Leo.
Big Leo energy.
I don't forget things. I just, sometimes they get lost.
I go for a little stroll.
And then they come back like at the end of the night. And I'm like, oh, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay. You know what happens when a hot girl can't twerk? It turns to stone. What is this? Why you crying, boo?
I just kind of did a cough, and she was like, ew.
She just acts so disturbed.
It didn't sound like a cough. It sounded like a.
Probably was like,
because like when someone say something and you almost laugh at it, so you like. That's what it sounded like, and I was like, "How dare you?" Then she was like, "She coughed."